Hey there, folks. It is Rob, and welcome back to a brand new Blu-ray DVD update. Now, some of these you might have seen in my previous videos that I did on my channel in the first person, but a lot of these you haven't seen yet. Some of them are actually new releases. A lot of these I got at Goodwill recently for a very, very good price. We got some superhero movies, some double features, some triple features. A lot of good stuff here, guys. So I hope you enjoy this video. Sit back and relax. Let's get started with the first one here, which is a new release, and it is 28 years later here on Blu-ray, and it's got the digital as well. I was very late to the party on this movie, but I did like it. I guess I do plan on reviewing it here down the line, give my thoughts on it. But, yep, pick that one up. Of course, I got Clown in a Cornfield, which I absolutely loved. I love this embossed slipcover. It's got the clown head protruding out. It's pretty cool. We got Final Destination Bloodlines, which I loved. Blu-ray Collector's Edition of Frogman. Saw this at Walmart, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, I never even heard of this movie. So that'll be interesting. An interesting watch. Here's an upgrade to Blu-ray that I had on DVD, but the DVD was all scratched. Basketball. The creators of South Park. This is probably, I liked Orgasmo, but this is probably my favorite movie that they've done. Next up is another upgrade to Blu-ray, and it is Stephen King's The Mist. Awesome. 2-disc collector's edition. All right, next we have, I want to say the complete series now I own since I got this, and it is Lost Boys: The Thirst. Now, what's interesting, I got this on HamiltonBook.com. They had the DVD and the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray was cheaper than the DVD. Now, I mean, make it make sense. I don't I don't know why. I don't know why that was. Right. Next up is The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. Really, really love that movie. It was really cool. The last of the Blu-rays, this was a blind buy only because I support Sylvester Stallone. I like pretty much almost everything he's done, besides maybe a certain few, but this is definitely on that list. And it is Armor. I thought this movie sucked. It's just like that movie Armored with Matt Dillon. It's got like a similar story to it, but this movie was boring. It just didn't make any sense, and there's something that happens at the end with Stallone. I'm like, what? I don't know. I'm a huge Stallone fan, so whatever. It's gonna sit on my shelf and collect dust next to maybe some other Stallone films. All right, next up, we're going to start with the DVDs here. And this is a new release. It just came out, and it is Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Finally got this. I finally got to see it. Again, I was late to the party on this. I loved it. This is part of the Pooh-niverse, or the Winnie the Pooh universe. And I'd have to say that this is my favorite of the Winnie the Pooh universe. This movie was excellent. The guy here who played Peter Pan was great. He reminded me of Heath Ledger's Joker, really did. All right, next up is the special edition Starship Troopers 2. Now, I found this at Goodwill for 99 cents. I needed this one. This one's actually kind of a little bit hard to come by. If you can get the actual, I had an actual bootleg of this, but this is the actual edition here. So it was really cool to find this. That should mean that my Starship Troopers franchise is complete, my collection. Another one to add to the collection is Basic Instinct 2. This movie, yeah, it's a sequel to the first Basic Instinct, which is a great movie, but this one's not really a great movie, even though Sharon Stone gets nude and naked and has sex, all that stuff in this. It doesn't compare to the first movie, but there are some good parts. Here's one that I have not seen with Billy Zane in it, called Survival Island. Now, this has, what's her name? Kelly Brook, who was voted the sexiest woman in the world in 2005. So I'm guessing that's her right there. I mean, she's not bad. But sexiest woman in the world? I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, we got these here. Okay, here we got from American Guinea Pig, Bouquet of Guts and Gore. This is basically like a feature-length snuff film. These two women are getting cut up and mutilated and stuff like that. This Dead Alive has some good gore, but it's nothing compared to this. This is probably contended for the goriest film. That and Tokyo Gore Police. All right, here we have the collector's edition of The Woman in the Yard. This is a psychological horror film. Kind of reminds me of The Others with Nicole Kidman, but this is actually pretty good. I found this Halloween 2 and this glow in the dark. That, you know, they still do this at Walmart. I didn't see this release this year, but I found this at Goodwill, and it still has the Walmart sticker on there for the glow in the dark slipcover, but for Halloween 2, and underneath it's got the, of course, Halloween 2, you know, that cover there. So that's pretty awesome. Here we got David Hayes' Backwoods. I've never seen this. Definitely an independent film here, independent horror film, I think. Yeah. Got that at Goodwill. Now, here's a really good find. I know this movie goes for a lot of money, and I think it's out of print, and it is Blown Away. Now, this has Corey Feldman and Corey Haim, as well as Nicole Eger in this. I've been looking for this movie for the longest time and finally found it. So this was an amazing find, especially how good a condition. This is artisan DVD as well. So here we got an Eli Roth film, very different from what I'm used to with him. And it is The House with the Clock and Its Walls. Yeah, very, very different kind of movie. Here we have, okay, so we're going to start getting into kind of the comedies and even the collection. So the comedies, another Jack Black film, because I just named The House of the Clock and Its Walls, but here we have Be Kind, Rewind. I thought this movie was kind of unique and fun, how they had to remake all the movies because they're all erased and stuff. That was pretty cool. Here we have a movie that I've only seen once and I don't remember anything of it, and it is Joe versus the Volcano with Meg Ryan. Of course, Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan were together in Sleepless in Seattle. So, yeah. Now, here we have a fun movie that I've always loved, and that is Dennis the Menace with Walter Matthau. This is the special edition DVD that was sealed when I got it, because I did not own this movie in my collection, so now I have it. This was also sealed, and I was really happy to find this. This is the collector's edition 2-disc DVD set of Spaceballs. I cannot believe they're doing a sequel to this all these years later. You know, Too bad, we won't have John Candy, but yeah, this is definitely a fun movie. It would be good to see Rick Moranis come back, though. Too bad he didn't come back for Ghostbusters. And I just found this laying there on the shelf at Goodwill, and it is The Story of Star Wars. I remember having this DVD a long time ago, but I don't know what happened to it. This is the bonus DVD. Pretty cool. I love that shot right there of C-3PO and R2. All right, now we're going to get into the collections, the double features, stuff like that. Here we have the 9-movie collection of American Pie. Now, this includes all the original 4 movies that are all unrated, as well as the spin-offs, which are still in the same universe. But it's like you got Bandcamp, Naked Mile, Beta House, The Book of Love, and Girls Rules. So, and 9 movies. And I got this for like, I don't know, it was like $5.99 at Goodwill. Okay, a couple other ones I found here. This was sealed at the time. This is a double feature of Close Encounters of a Third Kind and then Starman. I love both of these movies. Starman doesn't get talked about enough. Here we got a triple feature of Missing in Action. So we got Missing in Action 2 and 3. Chuck Norris, the man. All right, here we have another 3-movie collection. It's called the Fallen Angel Collection. Paul Bettany. We got Legion, and we got Priest and Gabriel. Now, Priest I didn't really care for. Gabriel I've not seen, but Legion I actually like. I think Legion is a guilty pleasure for me. Kind of a fun movie. Here is an 80s TV show that my parents used to watch, and I used to watch some episodes of it. That and Cagney and Lacey. But this is the best of the 80s Tom Selleck and Magnum P.I., and it's got some of the best, like 10 episodes that they picked. And I got this for 99 cents. There is the sticker right there, 99 cents. So I remember this show, had a good intro and stuff. Now we're going to get the last few here are superhero films. Here we got Nicolas Cage in Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. Now, this is the sequel. The first Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage, I actually like that movie. I think it's really underrated, an underrated superhero film. This one wasn't bad. I don't think it's as good as the first, but it wasn't bad. People give this movie a lot of crap, just like they give Daredevil with Ben Affleck a lot of crap. Other one I got here is Wonder Woman 1984. Finally got this in my collection. This was really not a good movie. It was very messy, but I do want to watch it again. But yeah, I just remember not liking it too much. But I got it for 99 cents, as well as Blue Beetle. This is also part of the original DCU. I have not seen this movie yet. I've heard mixed things about it, but it's got what's his name, Sholo from Cobra Kai. So. And the last thing, I know I showed this before in my original update, but I found this at Goodwill, and you get 3 movies for 99 cents, and it is the Dark Knight Trilogy DVD box set with all 3 movies in there, and it's got the hologram slipcover. This is an amazing set. It also comes with a booklet. I might do a review of this, show you guys. But yeah, you couldn't go wrong with this. I own all 3 movies anyway on Blu-ray, but I wanted to get this box set just because it's so cool. So, all right, guys, there you go. That is my huge, massive Blu-ray DVD update. Like I said, some of those titles I've shown in the first-person video that I did, but a lot of these are new, and so I just wanted to share them all with you all together. So I'll be back with more of these when I feel like I have enough to show. I'll do a video. So anyway, thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed. This is Rob signing off. See you guys in the next video.